All right, today the Battle Cattle are playing at the Holy Cowz Airsoft Field. That is the airsoft field that is run by Stampede Airsoft in Newport Richey. It's a lot of fun, 10 acres of woods and clearing and structures. It's a lot of fun. Anyways, I want to point out my scope here, the honeycomb on the scope. I've had it about 2 weeks. I just put it on about 10 minutes before this video was shot. And I got to tell you, it was highly recommended by Novrich to do this. And I didn't do it at first. I just ordered it, got it in 2 weeks ago, like I said, and put it on. And thank God I did. And you'll see that a little bit later in the next few minutes. Just wanted to also say that I call this Greb Wars 1. Greb is one of the players we play with quite often here at Stampede and Holy Cowz, and he's a good player. He's a veteran, and we appreciate him playing. So I know a lot of people sometimes give him a hard time, and everybody's got their little issues. It's airsoft, it's an honor game, and sometimes we get excited and we don't really feel some of the stuff. So having said that, just wanted to put that out there first. Greb makes the game fun, so I'm not picking on Greb. It's just we had a little encounter in this particular game that I wanted to point out, and he got me good, then I got him good. So I think it's good for the sport. Anyways, here we go. Let me get started here, and we'll watch the video. So here I'm about to take my shot, and this is where Greb becomes, as Lionel Richie would say, "You once." Twice. And now. 3 times a lady, and I shot you. But you didn't call it. But that's okay. You might not have felt it. Now we'll see him coming along the fence line here. There's a 90-degree turn in this chain link fence you see in front of you. Goes back about 20 feet, makes a right, 90-degree turn again. That's where he's at now. He's rubbing himself up against the fence, trying to traverse his way towards me or my area. I don't think he knows exactly where I'm at. I don't think he would be that casual right now if he knew where I was, if he knew I was staring right at him. But I don't want to shoot at him because I'm certain that that's within my 100 feet. So that's probably about 50 feet right there. So he's very close to his minimum distance as well. As he crawls in, I'll put up a red arrow here in a second, and you'll see him crawling in, and he's at in the 40-45 foot range once he gets to that point. And then his final point is going to be here. You'll see him crawl right there. So he's crawling in. I can see him, obviously. So I'm just not shooting at him, and I'm thinking at this point, he understands that he also is outside that range or inside the range, so he's probably not going to fire at me. That's my mistake for thinking that. Now, obviously, I know Greb is still crawling, but he's only getting closer to me, so I'm not too concerned. I don't know that he carries a sidearm, so I'm not too worried about it. I think at this point he knows that I know he's there. But he may be going for the other guys just to get in a better position. So I think at this point we're just not going to shoot at each other. Here he is coming through the weeds. He's within his 50-foot range right now. I follow that player to see if he's an enemy. I go back to Greb, check on him, and then I fade off and start doing other stuff. Now, what you don't see is I have both eyes open. I see him as I'm looking. I'll see their sniper here in a second, and I see that he had crawled over to that tree there. So I check, and there's the sniper. I don't take a shot at him yet. Out of my left eye, I can see Greb setting up behind the tree, so I'm thinking he's going to shoot somebody else behind me because obviously I'm too close. And then I go ahead and take a shot at the sniper. And then lo and behold, here's Captain Destructo decides to shoot me in the face from 39 feet.
Hit.
Now, what you'll see in part 2 of the video is the fact that 2 BBs actually went into my my scope. Thank God for the honeycomb there. Saved it. You can actually see the 2 BBs right there.
Thanks for aiming for center mass. I appreciate that.
You hear me kind of comment about center mass there, and you'll hear me say,
when I come back.
I'm going to shoot him in the face when I get back. Now, obviously, I didn't do that. I had the opportunity, but I was aiming for center mass in part 2, as you'll see. You know, I think on every field, timbers get a little flared. You know, when you get stung in the face like that, he hit me, 3 times in the face. Which you can see the marks on my forehead and then 2 in the neck in part 2. But, it's all in fun. We're all out there to have a good time. So, there's no hard feelings or anything. I think at the moment we all kind of get a little flared up when stuff like that happens. But that's the sport. That's what we're there for. We know it can happen. And we just need to accept it and not be harsh with each other. There are people out there who are there to inflict pain, but hopefully they don't kill the sport. It's guys like Greb and myself and the other guys at Holy Cowz and the Battle Cattle who try to make it fun each and every time. And big kudos to Shelly and Troy out there at Stampede, because this is a good business for them, and it's a big business and it's a serious business. And they're out there for the families to have fun. They promote safety and sportsmanship, and it's a great place to come. So please come out and have a good time at Stampede Airsoft on Congress Avenue, Newport Richey, and then of course the field over at Decubulus and Little Road in Newport Richey. They're there every Saturday and every other Sunday. You can call the store to get the hours and whatnot. During the holidays or some of the big events, they won't be there. We're all out at the larger events trying to have a good time. But other than that, you can count on them to be there every weekend for you. Thanks for watching and have a great day.